When I was in high school, I was a very outgoing type of guy. I liked to do many things in very social settings as often as possible. Being an extrovert type of person was my specialty, but there was a point where I decided to do something that someone like me was even a bit afraid of. I had to be about 15 and just starting freshman year. Now, at the time, the only other curricular activity I was involved in was the high school marching band. A friend of mine, Vincent, who was a fellow band member, approached me one day and asked if I wanted to audition in a play with him. I never did anything like this in my life. Getting up on stage in front of hundreds of people is something I don't think many could do, and not at least be a little scared. Vincent begged and begged for a while until finally I agreed. Going into audition, it was nerve-wracking. I remember the theater being freezing cold and how my goosebumps were showing, how my body was shaking, and I couldn't tell if the temperature was my temperature or my own nerves. The theater director, Dr. Hale, came in and started delegating positions almost right away, and I got the role of a love interest. And oh man, I can remember looking over to the girl who I was supposed to be into. I swear my entire face turned red, because not only was I supposed to be acting like I was into this girl, I really was. Now, on top of auditioning for this play, I have a girl I like not 5 feet from me. My body was heating up. And after getting our scripts to audition and looking over them, Dr. Hill told us to start moving onto the stage for our parts. Getting up on stage was probably the hardest part of the entire day. I remember holding my chest and walking up to the stage. I took a deep breath, and when it was my turn, just like magic, I started acting out the words on the page like I had been doing my entire life. Acting came so naturally to me, and when I began speaking, all my nerves melted away. When it came down to it, fearing to mess up was only just holding me back. Doing something new can be scary, but when you start to do it, things can change. In my case, it was quick, but for my friend Vincent, he took up acting as his number one hobby after a couple weeks of trying it out. Failure is only a concept in our mind that fills us with fear, but if we don't try, we don't know how we will ever do.